Welcome to Awakening with Amy Robeson, the live experience. I'm so excited you are here. If you're joining us live or catching the replay, welcome. Let me know where you're tuning in from and how you are doing. I want to just talk about settling in to your experience. And so, what does that mean? It's really important whenever we are going through something, and that can be anything. It could be on opposite ends of the spectrum where you're going through something really exciting, or you're going through something really stressful, or you're going through something where you are wanting to avoid. Whatever it is, it's really important to stop and pause and be in the experience instead of looking towards the future or reminiscing on the past or thinking about what ifs. And this is really crucial as we are in this like really beautiful bubble of the new year, and we're getting ready to enter into February, depending on when you're listening to this. It's they say like most people fall off their New Year's resolutions within a very short period of time within January. So whatever you are experiencing right now and whatever you are going to experience later on, can you give yourself permission to be in the experience? And so if you feel defeated, can you take a moment and pause and be in that defeat? Because when you give yourself permission to be in that defeat, or if you are excited about something, you give yourself permission to really fully be in that excitement, you have the opportunity to move into embodiment. And not that you're wanting to embody defeat, but you have the opportunity to feel the feeling, feel that emotion, and let it go if it is no longer serving you. And if you are excited, you can feel that feeling and give yourself permission to embody it. So if you're feeling something that you're not wanting to feel, you feel it, you release it, and then you give yourself permission to be open to being led or to understand what that experience is teaching you. If you're watching this live or watching the replay, let me know if it's hard for you to be in the experience sometimes, even if it's exciting. Like, let me know in the chat box. Is it hard for you to be in the experience sometimes? And what do you find it harder to be in? Is it the tougher experiences or the exciting experiences? And I'm going to give an example of what I noticed myself doing like a few years ago. I was in the middle of a photo shoot, and it was like an all day long photo shoot. We were doing branding and things like that. And halfway through, I'm like getting defeated and like, this isn't turning out the way that I wanted. This isn't turning out the way that I envisioned. And like, I was throwing in the towel when we weren't even halfway through the day. And I realized when I stopped and paused and just was like sitting in the experience instead of being disappointed, I like actually got an opportunity to go, wait, I can change this moment. I can change this day. And I have the opportunity to stop and pause and like think about what I wanted, first off, what I envisioned, and what is going right and what is not going right. And how do I want to communicate that in a way that allows me to get what I want? Because what I was doing is I wasn't in the experience. What I was doing is thinking about the aftermath of the experience and how I wasn't going to be able to use what we were shooting at that exact moment in time. And there's like a lot of different factors in play. Like the person that was supposed to do the photos wasn't there. It was raining, it was pouring. The places that we were supposed to go were all outside. And so there's all these different things that are happening, but there's things in my control. And so instead of thinking way out in the future and how these aren't going to be usable, I had to stop and pause and go, what can I do in this exact moment? How can I shift my energy to be excited about what we're doing? Because that does, energy is energy. And when you're capturing in a moment in time, you can still feel that energy. And so it's crucial when that is happening. Hi, everyone. Thanks for saying hi. So with that being said, I have the tendency to notice that people will move a lot further into the future. Sometimes people do go into the past, but it's always like, even if you're brainstorming on things that you want to do and you want to experience in the future, and you're already starting to experience those things, most people are already on to the next future possibility and thinking about that possibility, and they're not in the actual experience of the thing that they've been wanting to manifest forever. And so stopping and pausing and asking yourself, how can I be in this experience? And then when that happens, you have the opportunity also to get in your body. And why is getting in your body important? Because one, gets you out of your head and into your heart. Your heart is the bridge between your inner and outer world. And we are meant to be feeling our physical bodies. There's so much information that our physical body wants to share with us. And that can be hard for some people that have a lot of chronic pain, where they're just like, I don't want to be in my body. And trust me, I go through cycles and flare-ups and things like that, where the last thing you want to think about is like, how can I physically be in my body when my body feels like it's fighting against me? But you can. And what I want to encourage anybody that has chronic pain is give yourself permission to breathe into the tiniest little spot that feels really good. And that might be the tip of your fingertip. That might be the tip of your nose. That might be your belly button. That might be a small little spot. And then allow that breath to expand and expand and expand. And that peace will start washing over you as you're breathing in and you're tuning into the spot that feels good in your body. The embodiment process is also important because when we are embodied, we are not looking for answers outside of ourselves. We are in the moment, we are experiencing the moment, and we are a universe within us. God, creation, source, whatever sacred title you give that sacred frequency, it dwells within us. It is not outside of us. And every answer that we are seeking, everything that we are looking for is within us. And so if you're constantly trying to escape the experience, constantly trying to avoid being in the body, and in the body doesn't mean in the mind. If you are constantly in your mind, you're not in your body. Your mind is controlling the thoughts. And so being in the body, being in the heart, really settling in allows you to have a different experience. So incredibly felt. Heidi said, awesome. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Caitlin. Gypsy Skies. Hello, hello. Okay. So with that being said, let me know in the comments, like, do you want to be embodied? Does that feel like something that you are striving to experience, or is it still confusing? Like, what does that really mean, embodiment? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. We have an amazing opportunity this year. There's like so many fun energies that are presenting themselves to us. And because we have these amazing opportunities before us, these amazing energies that are going to support us in many different ways, we have so many energies all the time supporting us, is how can you give yourself permission to be in the experience and then allow those amazing energies to carry you to where you're meant to be on your journey of divinity, you're on your journey to wholeness, on your journey to remembering. Let's see. Heidi said, I used to tell myself I wanted to mind escape, not in the sense of drugs to escape, but mindful activities. But I feel I blocked myself. Okay. I'm going to bring something up that I think can be really helpful. Oh, yes. Love feeling the oneness of all that is and all that will ever be. That's Shara. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. Heidi said, I've been working on unblocking with some growth for years now. Okay. So with mind activities, so let's think about that for just a second. With mind activities, let's just use an example: crafts or cooking or doing different hobbies that allow the mind to relax or the mind to participate in creation. I don't think that when you are finding hobbies that allows the mind to relax, you're escaping in a bad way. When you're finding activities that allow you to become more peaceful, more calm, more creative, more at one with the universe, that is such an amazing thing to experience. And we can have many different hobbies that are in different categories. We can have hobbies that are for movement. So, exercise, moving meditations, hiking, being outside in nature, walking, running, different things that allow you to move your body, from like surfing, wind kite surfing. You can, there's so many different ways that we can move our body. Those are hobbies. You can also look at hobbies that are creating something. So woodworking, crafts, cooking, let's see what else. Anything that you're using your hands for. And then there's other hobbies that help the mind. So like puzzles and crossword puzzles and other little games like that. There's also board games that you can use. There's many different hobbies. And what I think is really cool about having hobbies and having things to do is it creates a space for inspiration to come in. If we're constantly going, doing, checking off things off our to-do list, and not actually making space and time for hobbies, it's really hard to, one, give yourself permission to be in the experience, and two, allow things to land that are inspiring, allow things to download that spirit is wanting to share with you, allow space and time for you to receive the messages to your prayers and your intentions. And a hobby can be meditating. A hobby can also be different spiritual practices as well. It's all about intent. And intent is really important, because if your intention is to escape, that's going to always be the intention. But if the intention is to bring peace, to bring calm, to bring embodiment, to bring, and then just fill in the blank, can be really, really powerful as well. And let's see. I go within now in meditation. That's awesome. Caitlin said, when I embody anything, it feels deep and the information/task is understood to the fullest capacity. When I don't embody, my energy feels sporadic. Yes. And so that's the thing too. It's like, can you give yourself permission to allow things to retract inward? And I think a lot of times people hear in the spiritual community, like, expansion, expansion, expansion. But we, just like our hand, it contracts and moves into extension, right? So we bring it in and we move it out. Our energy works the same as well. And so we want this contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion. Best way to describe that also is like the breath. Your lungs inflate and then they deflate, like your belly expands and then your belly pulls in on the exhale. And these are really important cues, because this is how our energy works. And so when you make that space to contract, meaning give yourself permission to cocoon inward, to do whatever it is that you want to do that assists you in embodying, such a powerful exercise. Such a powerful exercise. Someone said, I love craft time. Yes, coloring. Awesome. Natalie said, embodiment is tough, but that's what we're here for, right? The 3D experience, ? So with the human experience, yes, that's exactly what we're here for. We ebb and flow with our evolution. And part of it is to be a part of the human experience and to have experiences that allow you to grow. If you were like hitting home runs each and every day, how does that allow you to grow? When you have challenges come up, in a way that stretches you, in a way that allows you to look at some of your blind spots, allows you to have a different level of compassion or empathy, depending on what it is that you're working on, that allows you to grow and it allows you to embody as well, which is really important. Tanya said, my intention for the last couple of weeks has been to embody my future self who has already stepped into her power and authentic self. I love that. So beautiful, so beautiful. Tanya said, puzzles for me. Heidi said, nature walks. Looking for courts. Yes, I think rock hunting is one of the most fun things to do. And it's such an amazing way to, and any type of hunting. You could be hunting for antiques, hunting for sticks, hunting for whatever it is that you're hunting for. And it's a way to create these games and gamify life and to have fun as well. So embody, 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 embody. Let's see. Andrea said, what about being an earth sign that keeps you more in your body? I want to expand more out of my body. So this is a great question. So if you feel like you're a very earthy person, you feel really grounded, but it's harder for you to feel that expansion, you can do exercises, and not necessarily like formal exercises, but you can do activities that allow you to feel your energy expand. And that could be some sort of moving meditation where moving meditation can be ecstatic dance. You give yourself permission to dance in the way that your body is wanting you to dance and move and groove, and you have different music that supports that. That will get your energy expanded. Working with crystals, working in the records, doing light language is a fantastic way for expansion as well. Finding different modalities and tools that allow you to have that expansion. Also working with colors. So any particular colors that we wear can have this energy that allows us to either expand or contract depending on what those colors are and how they make you feel. And so noticing how colors make you feel can also assist on that expansion and contraction as well, depending on what it is that you are wearing as well or bringing in. Another thing that you can do is start working up in the upper chakras. So if you're like really a lot of earth sign, working with other elements can help with the expansion, like air and ether and fire. Those particular elements are going to bring more expansion in. Water can as well, but that can be really soothing for depending on how you're working with that element. Shauna said, I'm sitting outside with my eyes closed, paying attention to the energy, sounds, smells, etc. I love that. Everything has energy. Yes. Joanna says, I love rock hunting. Absolutely. Andrew said, I love crystals, rose quartz, snowflake, obsidian, great balancers. So yeah, so I would work with more clear quartz because that's going to be more of an expander. Amethyst, more of an expansion stone. Turquoise or aventurine, those you want more air element, more fire element stones. Citrine, carnelian, those are all going to be really a lot of expansion stones. And then people that feel scattered and all over the place are going to want to work with more earth element stones like black tourmaline, smoky quartz. You can also work with some water elements, lots of jades and jaspers. Those are all going to be really helpful to bring more of that earthy grounding energy in as well. So awesome, guys. So with that being said, I have one little short announcement and then actually two announcements. And then I'm going to share one last channel message before we hop off. And two announcements. One is we are, I'm going to be I am going to be speaking, and we'll have a booth, and we're going to have Sacred Awakening practitioners that are giving readings at the Conscious Life Expo that is happening February, I believe 7th, February 7th, 8th, and 9th coming up. So if you're interested, I'll pop my my promo link, my affiliate link down in the chat box. If you're interested in joining us, this is going to be an amazing event. It's in LA, California, Los Angeles, California. There's going to be many speakers. There's free workshops and lectures with regular entry tickets. You can buy a one-day pass or a VIP pass that gets you into all sorts of other different things. If you're interested, I'm going to be speaking on an interdimensional panel. I'll be doing an Ancestral, Akashic record, Magik workshop, and then we're going to do a galactic light language lecture. All of them are going to have healings except the panel, because I'm not in charge of that. If you're interested in joining us, I put the link in there. Also, if you can't come to that and you're like, I really want to experience some of those things, we are going to be doing our Soul Evolution 10-day masterclass series extravaganza. It's online. It's absolutely free. If you're interested in joining us, you can go to theamyrobeson.com/masterclass, theamyrobeson.com/masterclass. And this event is 10 days. We're giving away prizes. I'm going to give away a prize to Sacred Awakening or my Akashic Record program, other programs, other meditation bundles. Like, it's a huge raffle. I'm going to be giving away $10,000 worth of prizes. So if you're interested in joining the free masterclass, you can go to theamyrobeson.com/masterclass. That's TheamyRobeson.com/masterclass. Hopefully you can join us at one or both of those events. It's going to be absolutely so much fun. I put the links in the comments. We will have them in the show notes as well, depending on where and when you are listening to this. Check those out. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited to come? Are you going to come to the masterclass series? Or are you able to make it to the expo? I'd love to see you. If you are, come say hi to us. We're going to be in the International Ballroom, right where the registration is. You just walk past registrations to the left, and we'll be there. We're going to be offering readings, or if you can come to our online event, which is the 17th, I'd love to see you online, because that's going to be a really big event. We've been hosting this event for quite some time. It's a 10-day event. It's Monday through Friday for 2 weeks. And it's insane. Like, we do so many different things. I can't wait. Like, there's going to be Akashic Record readings, group readings, ancestral healing, soul lineage healing, abundance money healing. I'm going to do an audience choice, so you guys get to pick one of the other healings that we do. I'm going to do channel messages all 2 weeks. It's going to be crazy. So if you can join, I can't wait to see you, but it's absolutely free. It's 10 days. If you can't join us live, you catch the replay. So either come to the expo or come to both, or just come to the masterclass series. Again, that's theamyrobeson.com/masterclass. Someone said, so excited for the masterclass. So excited I can't make the expo. No problem, guys. Like, if you can't come, I know it's in LA. Not everybody can come. We have an international audience here. So it's going to be crazy. I will post some things that my team ends up filming. So we'll share those online. So stay tuned for that, because it's going to be insane and so much fun. Like, I get so many downloads, so I can't wait to come back and record an episode of some insights and ahas that I got. And then we're going to roll right into the what is it called? The free masterclass series, the Soul Evolution Masterclass series. Someone said, yes, come into the masterclass, come into the masterclass. I love your masterclass. Awesome. Someone said, yes, I came in late, but I was right in time for the divine message I needed. Thank you. You're so welcome, my dear. Joe said, I'll be at the masterclass. Awesome. So I wish I could do the expo, even though I've taken several of the courses. Always love your free masterclass. Yay. Awesome. And if you guys have taken the class before, come to it again, because there are always new things that come through that I am being guided to do or being guided to share. And it's manifesting. It's talking about the Akashic records. It's talking about self-help. There's so many things that we end up talking about. And every time we do this, I feel like something special comes forward, because the collective group changes as well. And so it's also a different time and space. And the records always meet us where we are at in that particular time and space. And there's some really cool things that are wanting to come through from the ancestors, from the guardians, from your soul, from your higher self, and so much more. And so it's going to be really neat. So Heather said, love being a part of the DNA masterclass. We just finished that. Awesome. Just signed up for it. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Shonda said, yes, always new things coming through with each masterclass. Yeah, with even how many times I've done some of these same masterclasses, they're always different. They're so different. And I can't wait to witness what comes forward as well, because as a channeler, there's so many things that get shared for the channel messages each day that pack a huge punch. Like they pack a huge punch for me and others. And like, I can't wait to see what comes forward and be thinking about what you guys want to do for that other free healings for the audience choice. And so we'll go through a bunch of healings and then we'll do a poll and do all that stuff. Domisha, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, will be at the masterclass. It will be my first one. I am on a self-healing journey. This is well needed. Thank you. I'm so excited. You're so welcome, my dear. Okay, friends, I hope to see you at the expo, or I hope to see you at the masterclass series, the Soul Evolution Masterclass series. If you can't join us at the expo, join us on the series. I can't wait to see you there. Share this with a friend. Make sure you comment as well. It helps with the algorithm, and like this video. I really appreciate you guys, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye.